It's Saturday, February 28th. Galena is almost 18, coming in March in a couple weeks, and we haven't talked much in the last many months that I've been living outside. It has been harder for me to try to talk to the children, especially as I don't have any more service on my phone. She's moving on her birthday with her boyfriend somewhere to another state. She barely wanted to even tell me that. She doesn't want to talk to me. She says I have a demon or demons. And she bases that on my videos that I post on my YouTube channel. And I tried to ask her for a little bit more of like, could she articulate what she means exactly? But she said, well, they're spiritual and you're not talking about God. So it's like, okay. I do feel that there's just been an enormous years and years of manipulation that was also directed towards me, but the children's minds have been poisoned against me so much that it's almost like I don't stand a chance with the older ones, and I want to get them back. The other ones I want to get back before they have more time to just kind of be turned and hardened towards me. I know that what she feels about me isn't true. And I mean, she's not going to church and she's not really religious at all anymore. And I tried to ask her, like, why is she so against me if she's not really, like, she's let go of a lot of the spiritual bondage as well. Like, she cusses and says she's currently sexually active with her boyfriend. And so I'm just saying, but you know, this all falls under the umbrella, if you will, of all the spiritual abuse and the domestic abuse, and it all just kind of rolls together, and it's pretty devastating. I can hold out hope. I've been holding out hope for her and the next one down, more so than with my three oldest that I know have taken part in like killing people and consuming human. I hope that Galena and Uriah, he's the one younger than her, I hope they haven't. I don't know, they could have, because these people who do this even have like their 5-year-olds doing this, and I guess to desensitize them early on. It's just devastating, honestly. Before I had done all the healing work, I would have really accepted a lot more of the criticisms and really like all this. I'm feeling pain right now, but I know the things she's saying are not based on fact and they're not true, and so they can't penetrate. But so far, I'm still emotionally moved and hurt, but I'm not searching inwardly like, oh no, what can I do? I don't want her to think this, and like I can't control what she thinks. She can think the craziest thing in the world about me. It really has more to do with how unhealed she is and how much trauma she's been under, especially if there has been molestation. I don't know which of the children. I can only presume or guess which of the children he has molested, especially since I haven't been living at home, let alone when I still was and these things were happening and I didn't know. And that will be with my older children, I feel like. But I intuitively believe these other children, the sixth, or as Galena's the oldest, almost an adult, that live at home still have been under that kind of abuse. And I believe I'll be getting my children back and their dad will be going to jail and dying soon. whether he takes himself out or whether he dies in jail. I guess I don't almost think it will make its way all the way through the court system and him being given the death penalty and him actually holding out that long. I believe he would get the death penalty when all this hits the fan and everything actually comes out. And I would like to see my children. I don't have a vehicle right now, and I don't think I'm supposed to go home with the attempts on my life. But if she had been willing to drive, because she can drive, the other ones can't. If she and not her dad would be willing to drive herself with the younger children, I would love to see them. I know my story will be used to change the laws. They need to be changed because it is so criminal what has been done all around on every level. So many multifaceted kind of levels that there's no number. I can't even begin to try to pinpoint this and this and that. It's just a huge, cumulative effect on my relationship with all of my children. I haven't seen them in 8 months, or nearly 8 months, about a week away from 8 months. And I only saw them one night when I went home, when I got out of jail, because the shelters were full. And that was actually pretty scary, because I didn't know yet my protection, and I had already put videos calling out the vampiric nature of the things that their dad is involved in. And so he knew that I knew, and I knew that he knew that I knew, but we didn't talk about it. And, I just want to say one more thing, that I really think the children in these kind of situations, I'm actually the safe parent, no matter what he presents as, no matter what the church people and him try to triangulate and bully and use the court systems, and no matter what everyone else in the world would say, I'm actually the safe parent. And the safe parent, even if that's the person next door. I'm in a hotel right now for just a week. I lost my train of thought. The safe parent, no matter what they're deemed as, is the only one that's really, she's angry. She's very angry, and she's very traumatized. But, in other words, I'm not going to blow up at her. I would tend more to be hurt and cry, but I'm not going to retaliate and make her pay in some way, shape, or form. I'm not going to hold it over her head. I'm not going to do anything abusive back. And if she would, she probably does get mad and show anger to her dad, but she might face some sort of retaliation, or she might not feel, way deep down, where it's a subconscious thing, she might not really feel like she can express but so much to him. But all of it too, the children do often. They just almost parrot whatever the abusive parent has just conditioned them to accept, like brainwashing. It's very painful.